If you build every old car the obvious way, you usually miss the best part. This Mark II was supposed to get a VR6. We pulled the motor out, sent it off to get rebuilt, and then I changed my mind. I bought this Mark II because it was exactly the kind of car younger me would have lost his mind over. Old Volkswagen, two-door Jetta, the kind of car that makes no sense to normal people and perfect sense to the right people. Then, like every old Volkswagen project, it turned into a parts pile.
Hooray.
The VR6 came out, rare Kamei parts started showing up, the plan kept growing, and for a while it made total sense in my head. But the VR6 isn't going back in this car. The VR6 isn't a bad motor. In fact, the VR6 is a great option for a car like this. It has great sound, a lot of history, and a lot of Volkswagen people still refer to it as God's motor, and that's why it was the original plan for this car. But then it started feeling like a car everybody expected me to build. A Mark II Jetta with a Kamei kit and a VR6 swap and done. A checklist car, not a car that I'd want to drive once it was finished. So I changed directions. This is the new direction, an 07K. The 07K swap is not unheard of either. It's become super popular amongst older Volkswagens as a way to modernize. And that's kind of the point. You have the support now from the industry along with the reliability, the way it sounds, and you don't lose the original Volkswagen heritage that the car has. But that's what makes it interesting now. The 07K went from being the regular engine to being one of the engines people are actually excited to put into older cars. The VR6 would have made the car feel classic right away. The 07K makes it feel a little more current. Still old Volkswagen, still weird, still mechanical, still full of character, just with a different sound and different path forward. I'm not building this car around some giant power claim right now. That's not the point. The point is the direction, the sound, the making the car fun in a way that fits the full build, not just the engine bay. The VR6 would have been an emotional choice. The 07K feels like the choice that fits where the car is going now. It's not different just to be different, it's different enough to change the car, and it's proven enough that I'm not starting from zero. Some people are still going to think I should have kept the VR6. I get that. Some people are going to see the 07K and understand it right away, and some people are going to need to see the whole car finished before it clicks. I'm good with that. I would rather build the version that actually fits the whole idea than keep going with the version that only made sense because it was the original plan. Now the Mark II's headed to paint. That's a big line in the sand. Before paint, a build can still feel like an idea. After paint, everything starts getting real. The rare parts stop being garage decorations. The engine choice stops being a conversation. The gaps, the details, the fitment, the trim, the front end, all of it has to start becoming a car. That is when this Mark II should finally stop looking like a project and start looking like the version I've had stuck in my head. And so that's where we're at. The VR plan is dead, the 07K swap is underway, and the car is headed to paint today. Subscribe and follow along because once the car's back, my rare parts hoard is going to turn this Mark II into the one I've always wanted.